Greetings, everyone. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I am Monster to Mermaid, and this is Minecraft with the Minecolonies mod. Look at all the people standing around. This is the Druid's Arm. The Druid's Arm Tavern that I'm standing in. It is actually a double medieval tavern, two taverns put together to create one large tavern space. And I am playing Minecolonies modded Minecraft with the trade post for Minecolonies mod. And what we were looking at in the center here is a trade post hut block, one of the new hut blocks from the mod trade post for Minecolonies. And we've been trying to get this to work, and we have succeeded in seeing that the bartender works. The guest services person needs some more experience. They apparently are not able to handle the number of people who want services at the same time. Let's see what time it is here. It is 4. Whoa, it's almost sunrise. Wait, I think I can do something. Let's quickly go. We're not going to see the sunrise this morning. You can see first rays over, that's the east, that I'm heading into the town hall, which is being worked on. This is a level 4.5 town hall, and down in the basement of this town hall is still the remnant of the supply camp for Old English style. And as Anyanka, the designer, promised, it is here for your use forever. And now that the city is pretty much built, look at this area that I have. We could do so much to make this my place. This is what it said here. Everything you need for a town hall complex is in here. And the reason that she provides enough to build the level 1 town hall is because the dining hall is nested into the town hall. And it's the reason I am bringing this town hall up to the full level 5, because we are almost ready to start having level 5 residences. I believe now that we have 3, and one of them is right here. This is a level 5 in Old English style. That emerald square panel piece right there is a symbol of the fact that the buildings are up to level 5. It's a nice touch, and I like it. So not only is the residence, the Mason house, this is called the Mason house, is up to a level 5, but all the businesses inside the porch of the residence are now all level 5s, right, Kate?
Those baked potatoes
Tobias,
hit the spot.
Oh, good. I'm glad to hear that, Kate. This is Ellie. She's not here right now. And Boone, who is our sifter. All of them are ready to go to work. We're looking across at the miners complex. We altered this wall a little bit so that couriers could use this entrance as well as the entrance all the way down here. And that looked like, I think this is Lucas. Lucas, is that you or is that Kishore? Let's see. Nope, it's definitely Lucas. And there's Kishore. Lucas is the blacksmith, and there is Brooke, who is the mason. Now, Brooke doesn't live in this house. Ellie and Boone became a couple, and they fostered a child, Maximiliano, and so Brooke gave them the house since they were a family, and she moved into the market neighborhood, the farmers market neighborhood down here. And this is the level 4.5 of this building. You can see now that there are walkways across, and all of this is going to this is all the town hall. And when it is a level 5, we'll be able to update this dining hall to a level 5. Right now it's a level 4, and this is hi. Oops, she was like, ooh, I'm going to be on TV. This is Briella, one of the townspeople who was raised here. She arrived as a kid, and sorry about that. And she is now taken over this. Wesson was the first dining hall owner, but Wesson has moved to the university district. In that district, he is running a dining hall there, which he likes. He likes living in that area. He was only supposed to be starting the dining hall and then coming back, but he has decided that he likes the neighborhood and he would like to stay. And so Briella is taking over the restaurant in the town hall. So the town hall dining hall. This is the university dining hall, and this is something interesting that's happening. So she's out of food, and oops, let's fix this. This is when the hall was turned to a level 5. I'm going to take these away. We don't actually need these pieces right here. That is part of the dining hall becoming a level 5, and there's something missing from here. I think we had brought this up in this section right here, just so that we could put in this piece right here on this side. Here's the same thing, and this might be why there is a question going on. Did we do something here? Did we bring this up, this part right here? I think we did, and we don't need this piece or this. This is the kitchen, the chef's kitchen downstairs in this hall right here. And let's go down for a minute. So when it became a level 5, this wall then was, this wall got turned back into the frontier wall. But we're going to fix that right now. I've got this piece and I've got a piece of that.
Someone point me to the nearest restaurant.
So Jasmine was also in the farmer's market area. She is the first chef, and she was there. But she also came over along with Gilbert. So the Gilbert, who was the butcher, the butcher. We don't have a butcher. The baker, boulangerie, the baker, and am I going to do that? I think I am going to do that. Yeah, I think I am. Okay, and let's put this here. This is supposed to be this right here, and we can put that in. And right here, we'll put in this one. So that is what this floor. It's okay if this floor is different. These different sections here. Let me see. Why is that there? Should I have that be in a different color? I know these are in this color, but should I have that be in the light color? I could have it be in the light color. And we can't see that part, so we can make that this color. Let's get a cutter. And this is what happens to me all the time. I come in and I see something, and then it's like, oh, I have to fix it. We have to fix that. And so we're going to fix this part here. This, let's take that away. And let's come to here and look. Yeah, we have a lantern here. I'll have to figure out some other place for that lantern. And everything else is good. Let's get a cutter. I might have one on me. I do not. So let's do cutter. An architect's cutter, which is Dolum Ornamentum, the mod. And we're going to make, do we want a panel or do we just want a stair? We might just want a stair. I don't think we can make a stair. I think the stairs are available. And I forgot about that. Right here. See, there's one right there. So let's take all of these pieces and put them back in my library. And we'll fix that part of the stairwell where we have this odd piece right here, and we'll put in that. Yay! Ta-da! Yay! So there is Jasmine coming down to to work in her kitchen. And she does have some materials here. She is making foods, and let me look at her for a minute. I haven't looked at her in a while to see what she's crafting. She is supposed to be making stuffed pepper, but we don't have a pepper farm yet. We did have some peppers that were imported. Yep, you're all talking at the same time, guys. So that was Wesson and Yasmin talking. Yasmin talking. I have a tendency to do that, to pronounce that name, but I'd like to pronounce it Yasmin. And let's come here. I'm going to look at this again and see what she's serving. She's supposed to be able to serve sushi, make sushi. There are some new dishes, and I just want to see if they are included here. What's that? Tea. Okay, good. There's some new dishes. There's Doner, which is good. That's a German dish, and it uses kebab, so that means it's using, I think it's using mutton, and gamekeepers, and we have it. It's showing rabbit. We're using rabbit for that. We got some rabbits. We have a new rabbit hutch, and we got some rabbits for that hutch, and so that hutch is nearby, as a matter of fact. The day is almost over. The sun's going down. Let's go over here where we have a new area, and here it is right here, and here is a level 4 rabbit hutch, and this is going to be used or run by Iris. Now, I put them in. I probably shouldn't have put them in so quickly, because what's going to happen here is when this rabbit hutch is being updated, these pieces are going to go away. The rabbits are going to go away. So you can see some rabbits back there. So I'm not going to update it right away until I figure out what to do with the rabbits. I think I know what I can do with the rabbits. I think I do. Let's see about that. I think that's what I'm going to do. I can bring the rabbits out and put them, I don't want to put them on the land, otherwise they'll take it away. I could put them back here behind this house. See this piece right here? See this piece right here? The only reason I don't take it off is because of this water. That's it's hard to see in the dark. I might have to come back here in the daytime. Why don't we do that? Let's go to the end of the street, which is near the riverport, and we have a Druid station that looks over the Coconino River and also over the University District. And the stairs up to that Druid station are right here. You can go inside and go upstairs. No one's stationed here yet, and so we are using this bed here, and we're going to go to sleep. You notice that not everyone went to bed. We did not get all citizens are tucked in. We don't usually get it on the first night. I would have to go around everywhere in order to make sure that that happens. But I'm looking at the report. This is sort of like a news report, and our researchers have they now understand telescope. Now, telescope in Minecolonies is a specific thing in combat, but we are using it in our story as they now know how to make telescopes for the university, for research at the university. Maisie is working on the cathedral, which is the mystical site. McKenna is working on the town hall. Josiah is working on farms in the farm area. And where is Cash and where's Wade? So Cash and Wade are not working on anything, so we're going to have to go down and check on them because we're not seeing our other, and we're not seeing Violetta. Violetta did not come up either. So here we are at the riverport. This is the level 4 of this building. I'm going to take these away. when the time comes, those aren't going to be here. They're part of the build, but I'm not going to have them because I want this to be the walkway to get up to this druid station, and those are in the way. Now back here we have the playground for the kids, because this old church has been turned into a primary school. And in our story, we're claiming, now granted, we know that this church didn't go up first, but we are claiming that this church was here first and was turned into a school because the cathedral was built. And that is the story that we're telling in the middle of the story. We're changing the story to say that. This was one of the ones that when I saw it, I primarily picked it for this, for the fact that it has a little area where the kids have lunch in the refectory, I believe is what these are called. And it has a playground area, yay Josiah, but, oops, grass growing. Do we want to fix this? I think I'm going to fix this so grass doesn't grow here in front of this gate that we added. Now granted, all these things that I'm doing, this is a level 4. It is not a level 5 yet. And so a lot of this stuff is going to go away when Maisie starts bringing this up to a level 5, or Josiah. We'll see who it is. And we now have, as we have talked about, we have 99 people, which includes 6 sets of arrivals. So we have Planned Parenthood, and arrivals do not come. Children don't just drop out of the sky. They are planned for, they arrive, and their planned parenting involves having 2 adults usually raise the kids, and sometimes the kids have actual parents who are in the city, and other times they are orphans coming from war-torn cities, cities that have been attacked by barbarians, attacked by Skeleton Nation, attacked by Endermans. All of those kinds of attacks lead to orphans, and those orphans, a lot of times their parents put them on a... Hi, how are you doing?
What is it?
Colt, how are you? Colt is our rancher, actually. He's one of our 2 people handling the cows. We have a dairy farmer and a rancher because of Trade Post for Minecolonies, which divides those two workers, which used to be only in Minecolonies the rancher who was getting milk, but now we have a dairy farmer who not only gets milk but makes cheese, which is really wonderful. Let me see, this is Madeline and Dennis talking about their work. Madeline and Dennis work really well together. It's really interesting with them because they are not a couple. They both have families, and they both have official families, and we'll show what this means. An official family is when it is marked in the town hall.
Can I help you?
And I didn't know that Dennis didn't have an official family. So Dennis is not an official family. However, Madeline is, and this is Madeline here, and she has, Alea is her partner, and they have 4 kids. Madeline has 3 and Alea has 1. And so this is who they are. Dennis is with Amari. Amari is the shepherd, and they raised one of Dennis's relatives. And here we go again. Here's a place where this was brought up to the level 5. Is it a level? Oh, there's our proof. There's the level 5 marking. That means that this Old English double fishery, we have 2 fishers, that's the way it was provided, 2 fishers and a house for the fishermen, is complete. So this part of the walkway that gets taken away each time is now going to be finished. And we can bring this out, I think, to here. And let's put in this piece and this piece here. Let's bring this out to here and then have this part of the road. So we don't have to worry about that needing to be fixed every single time. This is now finished. And you'll notice back here now we have a building that we didn't have before. And let me see if we do not have, ooh, okay, let's put dirt here. Oops, wrong kind of dirt. Let's get dirt. I know it'll change eventually. I don't want to write for eventually. And let's go here and let's get something here. We're going to get, what do we want for the step down? I think we're going to want these for the step down, or possibly dirt for the step down. There's no sand, there are no sand blocks, slabs, at least not yet. Wouldn't that be nice? There aren't any yet. Let's put this here. Let's bring this over. I'm going to have the sand come all the way over right here so that they are using this section. I stepped into the water and that gives me siren sight, and that siren sight just went away. That's what you saw, why it got dark. And right in here, I think I'm going to put one of these right here, and we can have this piece right here be turned into, let's get a shovel for a second, turned into a walk. So we'll have that be there. I don't need a walk here. This part right here, see this? Let's bring this part back a little bit, right in this section here, because there is a way to get to the street from right here. And so we're going to put in, let's put in a piece of, not dirt, it'll just grass over. I need a piece of, let's go here. I need a piece of coarse dirt. Let's get a piece of coarse dirt and put it here, and then we can put this underneath and have a walk. Let's take this and let's put this here like they're walking to that section right there. I'm good with that. We have hay here. Why don't we do, nope. There we go. This is a level 5, so I can change this part here and make it look like this hay sometimes splatters, is on the ground in this section and here. I like that look. On the grass part here, let's do the same. And right in this part. Hay is messy. Hay is messy. And so we're just going to make it look a little bit more messy in that area. And we've got to step down. And this here. Now, do I want to pull this back to this building? I think I actually do. Want to pull this back. So since we're pulling it back to here, let's have the building come down into the ground. So this is what's holding this building in place here. And we'll do that. These I'm going to put into a wall piece right here. We could use this and put them into here, but I don't like that. Let's put them into stone. Let's take some cobble from the house. Let's take this and put them into that. Okay, and so we're just making a little beach front here. This part of the house too. Let's pull this back and have the sand from the beach, from this water area, coming up into this part right here. Let's take this and this, because that's what sand's like. And we'll put in this piece. Yeah, because we don't have, I don't want to put in a block. I think I did that at the other end, put in a sand block there, but I don't like the way it looks. So it looks like I took it away. Here's one of these, and I need a stone slab for here. See what I want to do here. This is a level 5 now. We're just gonna have it be here. I guess we are. This is kind of on the sidewalk, this part. Right here was the sidewalk. And so I'm trying to think if I want to change this. Might as well go ahead and pick these up. And there was a sidewalk piece here, and this piece got taken away. And so we'll put this piece back. So the sidewalk piece that we're putting back, I'm going to need to look at. I'm going to need to be able to see it. So I know that I can drop in, let me just take the dirt slab, coarse dirt, the cobblestone slab, and put them here, and everyone's tucked in. Yay! Okay, and let's come back to here. Let's take out a lantern and let's go over to the neighbors. Oh, actually I don't need to disturb them. I can go into the butcher, and since everyone is asleep, I'm going to borrow the butcher bed. The villagers haven't arrived yet, so I'm going to borrow this bed. Ooh, Ocean's Heart, yay! Did you see that? So the researchers have unraveled the mystery of Ocean's Heart, which means that the fishers will now get land items, more land items, and more rare items when they fish, and that's wonderful. Yay! Yay! Excellent. Excellent. Do I have any on me? I should. Let me come here. I should have stone block. See, the stone is missing from here, the stone block. That was for me to take a drink. It did get darker. And let's get some stone, smooth. There it is. So I need a couple of these and a couple of these. And we're going to change this. Oh, yes, I did it. And put in that right there. We haven't done much to the inside of this house yet. Let me go here and get the door that just came off. There it is. And put it right back here. There we go. Okay, I want the door to open that way. And that's the beginning of that. What did I see that I wanted to change? Let's come back here. You can actually walk back here still. And this is what we were working on, this part right here. We put in a wall here. We could put in, I know what we can put in here. Let's go to the backpack again. I should have some, and of course I do. We're going to put in panel right here to make it look like this is a this dirt. They're keeping this dirt here, otherwise it would just wash away. Nope. Nope. And what am I going to do here? I don't have to do anything because there's a walk up. Let's put this on this part just so that it's all the same wall right here. Right in the center, and there we have it. I like that. This is just natural, this part right here. So I'm going to push it back a little bit to make it look more natural. I think I might have gotten those dandelions, I hope so. We had this, we added this. I don't like it being so deep because if they decide to walk off that edge, going after something that they caught, I want them to be able to get back up easily. And so we are going to put in a third set here so that they don't have any problem walking up. And we have that section. And then right here was what we wanted to work on. What's missing from here is a sidewalk piece that was here, and it's gone completely. So what I'm going to take the time to do for a moment is come right here. No, that's too far up. Right to here, and put this in the ground right to this point. So we're going to have sand underneath. Let's just drop the sand down. Sand down to there. All the way over. I know she's fishing. I have to be careful. And this is why we do it. You see how deep that was? All right. Now, do I want to do a second position? I don't want to do too much because there has to be a certain amount of location for them to fish. But we did have a sidewalk here, and I want the sidewalk to continue to be here. Now, they won't necessarily use the andesite as sidewalk, which is why in a lot of places we are replacing it with smooth stone. They do consider smooth stone sidewalk, and so we're going to put a sidewalk in all the way across here. No! Luckily she knows how to swim, and we did do the research to make it that they know how to swim, and that's what we needed for right there. Let's come to here and there. Alright, so the water comes up to this mark, so they shouldn't have any trouble getting up. If they do, we could do something here. I think I'd rather have sand in the spot. And have it look like that. So there they are. So there's Dennis on this side right here. And where did she go? She probably went to get something to eat, or is she down here fishing? She might be down here fishing. But I was annoying her. Now this part here, am I going to keep this, or am I going to fill this in with sand? And I'm going to fill this in with sand. One of the things that has to be done is making the place safe. See, she just walked over to fish here, and they like fishing on this side. So we're going to fill this part in right here so that they can't step back into this area. And so that gives us that. And this is what it looks like now from here. This section of the city. This tree we did not fix yet. Thank you for reminding me. So this is a full tree here, and you can see one of the limbs right here. Let's take this one and put it in, and we're going to bring it right down. I don't think we can bring it down there. I think we need to bring it down. Let me see what happens if we bring it down in this part right here. Let's see where it ends up. This is where it ends up. Oh yeah? You like that, Dennis? That's Dennis. He's saying that, and yeah, I think we're okay with this. So let's put this piece back, and let's put this piece back. Oops, right here. And we have this house. Now we were talking about the fact that we might go ahead and make it into the second level. If we do, then it'll have this roofing on it, this type of roofing on it. And since we already have a building, this is War Minecraft. This is a level 4 War Minecraft building right here. And since it's already, but this is going to turn it blue. Oh. Does it matter? Who lives here? Cannon is here. I don't know. I think I just love that it's this color. I could just go ahead and turn this back. When he puts in the blue roof for the level 5, I could return it to this color. I have it here already, you can see, for this. The roof on this was not, this is a villager building that we extracted from a village, and it's a butcher. We extracted it from a village and we're using it here. And I want to put this type of roof on it. I could come back and put this roof back on. I think I'd like to do that. I love this color in the farm area. We have some reds, we have yellow from the Incan housing. This is a level 4 Incan alternative right here, and these are the original Incans right here. So I would probably take both of these buildings and let them keep their wheat extras roofing and have it be like that. I think I like the idea of that very much. We don't need these two, and I don't need that. All of this goes back into my, oops, I must have only had one of these. Yeah, I must have only had one of those. And these stones go here, and this goes here. And this is coarse dirt. We have a place for these, and so they go there. These pieces here, this goes back, and we are sort of organized. Organization in Minecraft. It's one of those things that, yes, we love organizing. And look where I am in front of. I'm in front of a level 4 Druid station, the exact opposite of the one that I stayed in. The night that I stayed in the Druid station. This is the northeast corner as opposed to the southwest corner of the city. I'm going to sneeze. I'm not sure if that means that I'm cold. I wonder if I'm chilly. I was thinking I could grab a sweater right quick, but I think I'm okay. I just have to, I hope I'm, if I sneeze again or if I start coughing, then I'm going to put on a sweater. All right. Oh yeah, we came over here to go to bed. Yes, we did. We're going to, let's make sure that everyone is asleep. Everyone is not asleep. Why not? Let's find out. Let's wait for everybody to go to sleep. We're going to do a night fly around or swim around. Yay! Look at here. This is a pepper field, and we need to find out if he has any peppers. If he doesn't, we're going to have to order some. She's working on this greenhouse, which is why this tree is floating. They use magic when they are preserving trees. There's another tree here that's floating, and these trees will be recovered when the time comes, when this building is finished. Let's go to the warehouse and see if we have a single pepper. How much do you want to bet we don't? And Gregory will have to order the peppers because we were importing them. Did they save any for the farmer? They might not have. They did not. All right, so here's something that the shopkeeps in the marketplace are good for. And so I'm going to the market district, going to the market, and I want to see the rare finds for tonight. Why don't I hold a light just in case it gets dark in some areas? She's working on this, so this is still coming up dark. Maisie is working on the cathedral, and some of the lights are out because of that. Let's come over to here, and I'm going to see what Eli and Jack were offering as finds. We might see peppers. Like we see pumpkins. Here, pumpkins right here. We can buy the pumpkins. We're not growing pumpkins, so we'll buy the pumpkins. We grow potatoes. We have bakers. We have 2 bakers now. Name tags, we have enough, so we don't need any more right at this moment. And I think that's all. How much money? We're up to $2.6 million. And so that's a fair amount of coin that we use to make exchanges with people who live outside the city, visitors. The people who live in the city don't use coin. People who live outside of the city use coin, and so we have an exchange. Oops, I just bought that, didn't I? These are the ones I just bought. Let me put them here. So we use coin to make it easier for them to have an exchange, for them to be able to exchange. Interesting, we're selling, that looks like deep slate cobble that we are selling. And that's interesting that some people, I think what happens here, so this is the story we're going to tell. So when they purchase one of these, they're essentially purchasing a full, like ton or something of them, and like a full stack. So they have a single one here, but they are actually purchasing, agreeing that a stack of that heavy stone, that heavy cobblestone, is going to be put on a ship for them and shipped to their home. And that is what they're ordering from our city. And that in this area where he's selling saplings, he's selling oak saplings, and these saplings are used in cities, in desert cities, in cities that don't have oak as a natural resource, and that is what they are selling to visitors. This is the story that I'm telling with Minecolonies, with the Minecolonies mod for Minecraft, and I tell the story of these people. This town was started by 4 people who were rescued by mermaids. The nation of Ta'ana, the nation that I'm from, is a mermaid nation. And a lot of times, they want to start a new life. And when they come to us, when we rescue them and they see how we live, they say they want to live in peace. And so they ask us to arrange treaties with the mobs. We are a mob with the other mob nations. And when we arrange the treaties, did everyone go to bed? Good. When we arrange the treaties, look, the moon is setting. The skeleton nation, which includes zombies. Zombies are young skeletons, and their pets are creepers. And then spiders are the pets of witches, and we make an agreement with them. They are sisters of ours, so we don't do treaties. We have an agreement between both sisterhoods. And then with Enderman, with the Enderman Nation, we also make treaties so that the people in the towns that have ambassadors live peacefully. And this is one of those towns. So we're at the Coconino River port, and there is a river port here to bring in rare woods. You can see that we have a building being made out of acacia, and we don't grow acacia here. It's too cold. So we import it. We also import mangrove. We don't grow it, or jungle. And this is where the ships come up, and the wood, the logs are unloaded, and you can see logs sitting here that are waiting to be stripped by by Harper, who is the tree farmer. These have been stripped already, and they're waiting to be what would you call it? Milled. I think the word is milled. What sawmills and carpenters do. And then the carpenter Kingston here will use them for pieces in the new university building. And that is part of our story, that they do that. Now these are level 5s now. So if I wanted this to be a solid walkway here, we could put one in, but they don't seem to right now, so we'll leave it for now. The water wheel is pulling up the water, is disturbing the water, and that's why the water is up high in this area. The water wheel is running to make it possible for the sawmill to saw things. Now this was a piece that we were supposed to have the road come down and meet. And let me see here. Did I get a piece of road? I did. So let's come here like this. And let's put this in this area. When we do this, we did have this coming up here. I'm going to need to have, can they get up from here? They can, but they can't get up from here. So let's bring this back. Is this slab? It is. And let's put that in. I know, I see this. This is a problem. That's probably why we did that, because that was there. Let's put this up. Let's put this here. And then right here, let's put that in this part right here. So the sidewalk does come to here. We can have the sidewalk stop right here. Have this not be sidewalk, and have this begin to be road in this area. And right here, I need a flat. And there we have it. And this comes down to the deck. And this isn't growing back here. Let's fix this so that we can actually have some greenery right here. This is a level 5, this building now. And so we're going to put in some flowers or something here. I'd like to bone it. Let's do bone meal. Yes, I said that. Let's do bone meal here because it just makes wildness. And I kind of like that. Oh, except that we didn't get any flowers. Look at that, we didn't get any flowers. So since we didn't get any flowers, we'll put flowers in this part right here. This is Harper. And let's look at what kind of flowers we can put in. We could put in roses or peonies, P-E-O. Why don't we put peonies in because they're tall like the grass? And let's say that she likes peonies and she has them growing along this side of the house of her workshop, because this is actually Harper's workshop here. And we'll take this away and put these in that spot. And this is fun. There we go. Now, do I want to wall this? I probably do. I've been putting it off, but at some point we have to put something here to hold up the dirt on this side. And over here, we're going to take this down We need them to be able to walk through here. Can they? Oh, look what I did. I think they can. Do I want to make a tunnel here, or do I want to not have them walk this way? That's a good question. Let's have them walk to here. Let's have this be a way that they can get in. And let's bring the road part here over and have it come all the way to here. So this is the end right here. And let's have this piece start right here for this side. Having it start. Do I want it to start all the way up here? Yes, I do. Okay, and then come down on this side. We're just keeping the dirt in on this part of the wall. There we have that. Okay, so there is the grounds. Let's put that corner on and that part. And then if we wanted to, we could have this be stone. Let's go here. Let's put this on it. This is one of the things that we can do. Look what we can't do here. We'll have to have a full stone here. Let's put a full stone here and here and here. But just on this part right here. Let's add this. And we would have to square this part if we're going to do that. Let's just fill this in and square this part right here because we can't go in the corners that way. This is Minecraft after all. Tool block. Hey, dun, 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 dun. Okay, so that's what's keeping this building on this hill. And I know it's not necessarily fully accurate, but it works for me. It makes it look like there's a possibility that they thought about the fact that this huge heavy building is sitting on top of this hill. Let's make these go away. I probably needed that cobblestone slab, and I should have put it away, but let's come here. I did need that cobblestone slab, but we'll put this one here. Panel, cobblestone slab. Oh good, I didn't. And put the bone meal here. Look at all this stuff I have on me from walking through workshops. They give me stuff. They're always giving me stuff. So let's take this way. This is this a level 5? It should only be a level 4. It is. It's a level 4. When we start doing these, some parts of the road will disappear and we'll have to put it back. And we had actually said that we weren't going to have this on here because this is the sidewalk right here. So we'll take this part away, and you can see we actually do have sidewalk in this section because it comes from across the street and it's the way they go. So it is late in the day and the sun is about to set. And what have I here? I have one of these. I want to put these here for now. This can come out and we'll put this back. Let us check the market again. We're going to take a sort of a walk through the university district And right over here past the dorms, notice one side of the dorm is a level 5 and the other is not. So Maisie still needs to work on those sections. We have a walkway here. When this is a level 5, this is the sports center, which is actually the barracks. When this is a level 5, we will remove these pieces and so that the sidewalk is larger in that area. And let's come over here and let's go see what the market had today. We still need some peppers, and so we're going to check the market on a regular basis until peppers can be ordered by Gregory. So let's see, Eli can show us what both markets have. Golden apples. We're going to buy these. We're going to buy the golden apples. We don't need any of the other things. Dead bush. I think I'll buy the dead bush also because it's hard for us to get that. That is a desert piece and we would have to get it from a desert area. So we will purchase it. And there we have it. So now people are going to start going home and going to bed. There are some visitors walking around this time of night, and because we have, ooh, look who it is. Oh my gosh, whoa, it's Cosmodius. Ooh, skin in the game. Look who that is. That is Kedamono Dragon, and Kedamono is one of the patrons of Minecolonies team. And he says, I have traveled far and seek a fair place to reside. Do you have enough beds for me? Because he's a dragon. He needs lots of beds. So he is going down to the tavern. Oh no, you're just going out and walk? Okay, just going out and walk. And yeah, Kedamono, yay. Hi. My hair. My hair is acting weird today. Okay, and did we get the sign that everyone's in bed? Yes, we did. So let's go back into the town hall for a minute. There's my sign. That's to drink something. So I've been doing a bunch of little projects, but I haven't checked on the builders. And remember, Wade and Cash weren't working on anything, so we might have to fix that. So let's come here. Yeah, wouldn't it be fun to set something up down here now that we really don't need this area anymore, and this area is just going to be here? We could make it mine, and if I did that, I would probably move the bedroom back here and take this door away. This door doesn't go anywhere. We could take this door away, and we could have this be the bedroom, and this be like a place where I entertain. So I'm going to entertain. I like the idea of that. That would be cool to work on. You can only sleep during the day. So we're going to get up here, come up here, and look at what this is turning into. I really love it. Is that, yes. Thank you, Anyanka. That's beautiful. So this is the desk in the town council office. Now the town council actually meets right here. So if a person is speaking to the council who is seated on these couches, they will stand here and talk to everyone. And behind is the stick and cobble. And we've got another visitor here, skin in the game. This is Lupin Volpes, and we've seen him before, the blue fox. And he is enjoying coming back and forth here. Let's open this door here, which goes into the other area of the tavern, the stick and cobble. And we'll put that. Remember we took the lights off of the table? They had some lanterns in this area. I'd like to do Simply Light. Simply Light has a little light bulb that looks like a candle on a table. And so I want to use those when the place is too small. So we can use the orange one. The orange one looks probably the best. And so let's come here, and there it is. So that is meant to be a candle on the table. And we'll put a candle on this table, and put one here, here, and here. Wow, that table is close, isn't it? I don't like how close that is. I would rather have this seat be here, but it can't be. So I'd rather just have seating be here, a seat be here, than rather have a table be there. Now I know what I just did, so I have to go in here. Let's get the tag tool for a minute. Otherwise they'll be sitting on the floor. So we have the tag tool down already, yay. Okay, and let us scrunch. And see, this is how it happens. I see something, and then I start doing stuff. But it's not showing any tags for that tavern. Oh, there they are. There's the tags out here. Let's look up and see if I can see. I can't see. See if I can see the sit tags. Let's do sit tags. And they are sit tags. So let's come down here to sit tags, and we can put some extra sit tags in this area. Oh, she's working on this. What level? But this is a 3, is it not? Hold on, let me check. It is, so it is at the highest level it can be at. So we can take a sit tag and put here, here, here. I don't put them at the far end, otherwise they want to pop through the window. Wade's sitting here. Remember Wade, who doesn't have anything to do? Remember Wade, who's not working, one of the builders who's not working? He's sitting in the stick and cobble. So we're going to, he's hiding out. He's hiding out. Wait, now he just got up and he's here. Hi, Wade.
What can I do for you?
You wish the dining hall had, I will work on it. I will actually work on that. Wade can say that because his dining hall, this dining hall, is only a level 4, and he lives in a level 5 building. So that's why. And I apologize, I'm streaming late enough that the air conditioner has come on, and I'm sorry about that. It makes a really this white noise in the background. And but let's go find, and there's Violetta. So Violetta, Wade, and Cash are not working on anything. So let's find them something to do. Now with Wade, we were trying to decide if he's done with the, ooh, we made some changes. Ooh. This is a level 5 builder, and we made some changes. We added a modded table and stool for him. And let's come here. This is a Littleton level 5 builder, and Wade is here, and he is working on nothing, which means that he finished the level 5 of the train station. Whoa. He finished it. Wow. So let's come over here and see what a level 5 trade post for Minecolonies train station looks like. And here we have these pieces have gotten separated. Let's get out of the way of the trains. And we'll put this back here. They're supposed to come to here. We had opened up an area here for the people to come off of this road and come to the train. So I'm going to put this back. I need a pickaxe for what I'm doing right here, right now. So we wanted to have it that, let's see, this is a gate here. We wanted to have it that there was a, there are markers here, and we want the street, the sidewalk, to come to here, and here, but we want this part to be street. I do say so, thank you very much. So we're going to put street in, and this street is going to come all the way up. to this part. So we wanted to have red markers here, and I think I have some on me in my backpack. Do I? Oh, I don't anymore. So I'm going to take them from the library. So let's come here, let's get redstone, and let's get these. And this is a warning to watch out for the train, and we'll put one on this side also to watch out for the streetcars. And there's Thatcher, who is the station owner. We do not want the wall to be broken in this location here. Now, what are the walls on? Let's have the walls continue to be on stone right in this part right here. We'll put stone down and have the walls be a part of this. Like they're a part of the raw stone that's coming out of this hill. So this stone was left in the ground for these fence pieces to be attached to on this side. And over here, same thing. Now, this is a level 5 now. We don't actually need this part right here, unless we're going to explain that they're going to come this way for some reason. And so if we want to do that, this is how this is designed with this door here. So we don't really need this door. I think I'd like to do something else with this area here. I'd like to make it that this is where things are being, materials are being put, and we could have, because right over there is the warehouse right here. So we could have some materials being stored here, and I like the idea of that. This is stone. This right here is the walkway. We're going to make this whole thing out of this. Right in this section right here, and you notice, so we're stoning this in. Let's pile some things here. Where is this? Let's have this piece be a piece of this, and see this part back here? It's floating. Let's get the floaters to go away in this area. Now, there is some caving back here, so we'll leave that. And I think I would rather have these on here as a warning to everyone that this is the train station right here. And I like these. Let's put one here and here to warn the train that it's coming into the station. And we're having this, and this. So it looks like this. It is a train station after all. And the ones on the roof we're going to take off. Now, if you do not have treaties with the skeletons, you definitely need those. But we don't need them. So, yeah, isn't that loud? I've tried to do stuff to sort of like minimize the sound. I think if I turn a tiny bit more this way, it makes it a little tiny bit softer. So we now have a level 5. Now what's back here? Oh, very nicely done. Oh, I like it. Yay! So since we have that, it looks like over here we should have a desk. Let's put in a second desk right here. And since they're using that color, we could do oak desk. Let's come here. These are in the world. Do I want to use this? If I use this, then I would be using this piece. Let's see what this looks like. So we could put this piece here and here, and have a desk piece right here. To do that, we don't need these. We'll have the desk fit here. So we'll have a piece right here on this side and on this side. I think I'd rather have those. And then let's put in a chair. And we have some chairs that look really cool that belong to mods. And one of them is the waxed oak chair. I just love the way this chair looks in businesses. So I'm going to put that chair in, but not there. Sure enough, the air conditioner has contributed to it being cold, and so I'm going to have to put on something. Let's put that chair there. This absolutely looks like a museum piece, doesn't it? Right there like that. Over here, we could have some sort of bookshelves, but I don't want normal shelves. Let's look at books for a minute. Rude. Oh, why don't we use these? In this corner right here. Too much. Let's do it like that, like he has all these files that he has in here. And you can put books in here. What does it look like when you put books in? Let's see what it looks like. It looks like that. Perfect. Very happy with that. All right, and now for books here, we can do something with handcrafted. Either handcrafted, I believe it is, yes. It has these perfect stacks of books, and we'll use one of these. And so right here, no, yes, wrong way. Yes. Okay, that's perfect. And then over here, oh, perfect. Dun, 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 dun. Okay. Does he have a picture? Does he have a picture of something on the wall? Does he have a flag? Or, and by flag, I mean banner. We could put a banner in here. Let's see what banners we have. We could use the red banner. Now this banner is a decorative banner. We don't have flags. Flags are not allowed. I don't like it though. I don't like it. Okay. There should be something in here, but I don't know what. What do you propose that we have on the wall? A portrait. Some kind of picture. But for now, we're going to leave it like this. And now if we wanted to do something for real in here, something that would probably be the case, and I actually like the idea of doing that. I think this floor would be wood. And let's see what kind of wood floors we could put in. Let's do plank. Let's look at our planks. that's a good plank. Let's go to, let's go back and let's go to Dawn of Time. And let's look at some of their floor. It's a thatch block. I need to put this back, don't I? I don't really need to put it back, but I should. Let's put it back for now. I don't have a lot of banners. And let's go back and look at thatch block. I don't need these anymore. Spruce board slab. Spruce foundation. And those necessarily. And that is in this section. Let's go to this section and look. Sculpted waxed oak. Ooh, this might be interesting. Waxed oak planks. Let's see the difference between those two. I think I have enough. 2, 3, 4. So what do you think would look nice? Either this. Oh, absolutely. Look at that. Or, oh, that's rougher. I definitely like that. I don't want that falling down. Although I could just pick it up so I could put the floor in. It wasn't facing that way. It was facing this way. There we go. And then let's continue. Will the chair stay? Yay, the chair stayed. Excellent. So we're doing the plank. Get out. Put here. Hopefully it will be cool enough in a little bit and that noise will end. Yes. Do it that way. Yeah, I know. I don't know why I don't like that, but I don't. Well, I know why. Because it should be this. It should be the same as that. Whoops. Let's put that there. I prefer the gates. Whoa. I prefer the gates right here. Oh, I keep putting these down. Get this out of my hand. Get me out of here. All right, so I don't need any of these things now. Look at that lovely floor that we found. Isn't that beautiful? I like it. I like being here. All right, and then this is the train. This is the train. Let's trend. Here. Did you see that we have some new things? Wade still isn't doing anything. Neither is Cash or Violetta. So I'm going to get back to that in 2 seconds. But I want to see what's in the marketplace that we can buy. I'm still looking for peppers. So we didn't get any peppers today. We got rice, coal ore, wheat, all of these things we grow, and we have Riley who's mining, so we don't need that. And yeah, string, well, we don't need to pay for it. We have wool, and they make string from wool. And there is Rosalie in her bakery. She's opening up this morning. Jack is already in his shop, and he is looking at things. And let's come over here. This is Eli in his shop, and we should have Mia. Mia's cooking, so Mia is right here. And Vincentius is asleep. Vincentius Primus is asleep. So let's come here. Hold on for a second. These are going to begin to be brought up to a level 5, but I want to make sure that all the buildings in this area that belong to workers are level 5s. So I know these are all level 5s. This warehouse is a level 5. This is not a level 5 yet. Unless, let's look, it's a level 4. And let's look here, and the forester is a level 4. So I think one of these can be brought up. Is it the forester? Wait. Build options, yes. So this needs to be brought up to the level 5 first, and then the house can be brought up to level 5. The house can't be. Hi. Oh, sorry. I didn't mean to get you. Hi, Kishore. Let's see. Build options. Yep. That's exactly it. So let's have Wade work on this. Build options. The builder is going to be Wade. Upgrade the building. So why aren't we having Cash work on it? Because Cash has a whole bunch of stuff to do over here. So let's go over here and see if Cash is finished working on. Whoa, look at this. Look at that. There's a couch on the front porch. Ooh, somebody's working on this. Josiah is working on it. Ooh, very nice. I like that. So let's come down here to where Cash was working on this. And this is a level 5. Dun, 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 dun. So now Cash can work on this right here. So the build options, this is going to be Cash upgrading this building. Yay! And let's come down. Now we know the dining hall is a level 5. Violetta was working on the greenhouse. We're going to come back and see if she's finished. Here. We'll go upstairs. Okay, so let's come here and see if this is finished. We can check. Yes, I know there are lots of ways to check, but I like, uh-oh, I saw somebody flash. They use magic. Just so long as they're not stuck. Whoa, that was weird. Did you see that? Hold on here. Dun 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 dun! It is a level 5. Yahoo! And let's see, this farm is a level 5 now. Right here is also a level 5. Yay! Now remember, we're not ready to do the housing yet until all of the farms and all of these buildings are brought up. So what is Violetta going to work on now? She's going to work on this. She put in the level 5. You notice it has this right here, which means it's a level 5. And now she's going to bring up all the outside connecting buildings up to a level 5. She's going to start with the flower shop for Violet. And Violetta is going to work on this, upgrade the building. When she's done, she will upgrade the composter, who is right here. And this is Cheyenne.
Good to see
Hi,
you.
Cheyenne. And over here is Callie. On the other side here, this is Callie, who is the bee farmer. Callie, is that you? That's not you. Who's that person? That's not Callie. There's Callie right here. Hi, who is that visitor? Let's see what this needs. I'm going to put this as a second project for Violetta right off the bat. So she will begin working on that. Now, Cash finished this, and so now we can have this piece. I want to have this right here. I'm going to have this be this, right in this spot right here. There we go. And so that's a piece of area there. And what are we doing about this part? Either this is going to be garden, and they shouldn't be walking here, and have this be sidewalk, and they're walking here. I think I would rather do that. What do I have on me? I got a piece of that, but I want a piece of this. And we could then put flowers or bushes or something right in here, which would be kind of nice to put there, wouldn't it? Although it does kind of hide the design of the building if we put bushes in. So maybe I don't want to put bushes there. Let's look at flowers. Azaleas, azaleas, AZ, and that gives us azure blue ways. Let's look for, let's see other big ones. It doesn't show us anymore. Ooh, Josiah finished. It doesn't show us anymore a whole selection of flowers. Who else? Dandelions are medicine. Poppies are medicine. Cornflowers are. I want something. We could do lilacs. There we go. This is what we want. Lily of the Valley. Lilacs. Maybe. Let's see what we get when we do this. We put lilacs in these corners. We can put one there. We can have lilacs here. And purple. I just love this part. I know, but I like these flowers. They're my favorite. However, if I use too much of them, yeah, then they're going to be overused, aren't they? I think so. Alright, so it would look like that. I can't help it. I like that. We could put some different flowers in. So, flower. When we do flower, we do get some of these. The white allium bush. And lollipop flowers, and different color allium bushes. And what are these right here? Let's take these away. And what's this? Firecrackers. Firecrackers are pretty. Let's see what happens if we do a completely different version of flower here. Up. Let's come here and let's do the firecracker ones and see what they look like. They look like they're out of focus because there's no chroma hills for them, so they kind of look out of focus. These look better. I like these a little bit better. They don't look quite as out of focus, and so I like them. And I think the others are all going to look out of focus. So we'll use these here so that we don't have the same flower everywhere. I like the idea of putting these in. I know they're so pretty. I know, they're my favorite. They absolutely are my favorite. And there they are. so they still kind of have, oh, wait. That's two different types of flowers. These are lollipops and these aren't. It kind of looked interesting though, didn't it? Having a little bit of that. I think. Oh no, these look like they're correct. It's these three that aren't. Four. And there. And that's what they look like. So the way they set themselves into the ground is really cool. And so they don't make like this straight row, which I really like. Put all these away. And yes, we're decorating. I'm going up here and go to bed. Let me see what this says. Everyone's tucked in. Jelly bean! Jelly bean! Good morning! Yes! You got your service? Oh, excellent. I'm so happy for you. Wonderful. It's wonderful to see you in chat. It is wonderful to see you in chat. Yay, I'm so happy for you. That is excellent. Yay. So, how is everything? Everything else is good? Well, that makes everything good, doesn't it? That definitely does. Let's get this floating tree. And we'll put them back. They weren't here. Hold on. Okay, sorry about that. I have to cough. Yeah, I know. I was supposed to. I know. This is sidewalk right here. So the tree has to be right here. Things are okay. We had a trip to Jersey for to visit my sister, who we last year hardly spent any time with. We only spent in total probably about 5 weeks in Jersey with my sister, and so we will have to go back. I'm hoping maybe sometime in the winter. You still have your post-fight honeymoon frame of mind. That's understandable. It definitely is. We have this tree coming down from here. Let me see if I can get this tree to come down into this building. I can. So let's remove this. Let's remove this. And let's remove this. So right into the ground here is this tree, this massive tree growing right here, and we are returning it to its location. This is a level 5 now too, and there was a tree here. So see, it's too close to the fireplace, so we're going to take it away and put it here. And what I need is to grow it from here. So let me see if I can get an oak. Let's come here. Let's see if I have any oaks on me. I do not. I do have bone meal, so we'll take a bone meal piece. And let's come here. I don't need these right now. Let me get a sapling, one of these. It is an oak. I could make it one of the unusual oaks. Damn. Yay. Yay, Wade! Wade finished working on the Forester. That is excellent. And I think he's going to start another project. If he doesn't, I'll start one for him. Let's get some dirt. We're going to use the old Minecraft trick of growing a tree. And we're going to plant it right here and water it. And there's our tree right there. This is perfect. And then, wait, ooh, I made a boo-boo. Ooh, I grew an oak tree. I think we're gonna have to change this into oak. I didn't realize it was a spruce. I could try a spruce, but I think that spruce is gonna spread too far on the bottom. So I think we're just gonna go ahead and let this oak be here. And there it is. And so we have successfully replaced all the trees that we took from this area of the Coconino and taiga forests back here. And the trees that we didn't, look at this, look at what's happening here. Look at the different colors of the tree as they cross the biomes. Isn't that cool? And so, yeah, so we've got 2 oaks here. And now that this is a level 5, we are going to put in this. I think I would like to make this actually a hard walkway through to this area right here, I think. But do I feel like doing that right now? I'm not sure that I want to do that right now while you're here. When was the last time you were here? It's been a little bit of time, so I can show you what the town looks like. Would you like to see? While we do some things, let me come here. Let me put this back in the backpack, and I'm going to resist. I'm going to resist doing stuff for a minute and give Jellybean a tour. This is now a level 4.5, the town is. Oh, clouds are gathering, it might rain. This is a level 4.5. The town hall is a 4.5. The cathedral is a 4.5. That means that they're being worked on right now. And we have several districts. So this district right here that I'm over top of is the University District. And it consists of the cathedral. There is a, yay, it went off. The air conditioner went off. This is the sports center for the university, made from Old English's barracks. This is the Old English University building. And we have a second building going up here where they wanted to do something different, and you know how that happens at schools, where they want to do something modern. So they're using a different material here. And this is the second university building. And the entertainment center in the university area. We have housing, and we have the children's school in this old church right here. The primary school is here. And Jellybean, this is since March. I started this project in March, this town, and so this is since March. We've got a druid station looking out over the Coconino River here, and we have this river port, and this is to bring in those acacia logs. Those logs aren't grown here, and so we have to bring them in, and we have a special tree farmer here to do that, and a special sawmill specifically for that. In the backyard of the school, we have a playground in the back, and all these houses are houses that are used for when children arrive. When children arrive, housing is exchanged in here so that the children can grow up near the school. Over here we have a new bakery right here. And if I had known, I didn't look, Jellybean, if I had known that there was a dining hall in this bakery, this would have been the dining hall in the university area. but it wouldn't have been centralized, and I wouldn't have wanted this building to be sitting right here. So I actually like the dining hall. This is a Littleton dining hall with Mr. Villager making this pergola. This was his design for a pergola, and so we're using it for the additional seating for this Littleton dining hall right here. And then this little area here, this little market piece, is actually where the Yasmin goes down to the kitchen. So this kitchen is for that dining hall up above. And notice they're using modern lights. Interesting. Oh, that is so interesting. I didn't realize they were using modern lights here. Very curious. I'll keep it for now. I can't. We're not this far in the future. And I don't really want to use them. So I'm going to take them out for right now. It's going to get really dark in here. We can use lanterns in here. And so lanterns should be here. And if they won't be on, there we go. So we can put one there and here. Take these out. Yeah, they look like fluorescent lighting. And fluorescence we haven't gotten to that part yet. So we're not using fluorescent lighting here. Let's put this back. This was when they were working on the ceiling. If I put that back, can those be there? Let's leave that like that for right now. And we'll do that. The modern lights fit? I know they do, but I know that would make it steampunk, and I've really discovered that for the first time I don't have to use, like for instance in here, see where these are here, that's okay, but we're going to be able to actually put candles in. Macaw's Furniture has some beautiful candles, and I want to use them. So here's an example of the candles that we can have. Look at that. And so I wanted it to be more like that and have that look. They're luminescent algae. In a way, they actually sort of are. That is true. And in some magical areas, we will retain them. Like for instance, in the Nether Ambassadors area, we can put those in the Nether Miner. So this is the University District. Let's go to bed. Let's go to sleep for a second so I can show you in the daytime. So we're still in the University District, and we're going to come up here to this this Druid station. I don't have anyone stationed here yet. Wade finished the Forester, and who else finished? Hold on. Josiah finished the residence on the east side. I need to go to them for a second. Let me go to them and get them started on something, because they're not doing anything. So I'm going to quickly go down to, we're going to use this walkway through. You are always so creative. You and Mr. Villager add wonderful, wonderful parts to my stories, and I love it. It's wonderful to have you here. We have this little walkway until this is a level 5. And speaking of Wade having nothing to do, we are going to have Wade work on this. This is a level 4, and we're going to have Wade bring it up to the full level 5. So upgrade the building. And when he gets done upgrading the barracks, then we'll have him upgrade these separate areas, the archery and the physical, what would you call this? physical sports. This combat academy we're calling a physical sports area right there. And both of those will be brought up to date by Wade. Wade is right over here, so it's not too far away. Maisie is too busy. She has this, she's working on this cathedral, and when she's done with the cathedral, what are you waiting for?
What can I do for you?
You're not waiting for, uh-oh. Hold on, she's not waiting for anything. What do you need? She's gotten detached. So we're going to, I'm sorry, I'm going to have to push you just a little bit. Sorry about that. Didn't mean to be a bully. Let's come here and let's fire her. There we go. She's unemployed. Look how beautiful she looks when she isn't working. She has some lovely clothes. This is East Asian style clothing that we're using. These are the skins for East Asian, and they make wonderful early summer clothes. Maybe later we'll move into ancient Athens. They're much more summer, and we'll move into those later on. But right now we will put her back to work here, and let's assign her, and let's see if that fixes her. And there she goes. I've started to work on the mystical side. So she's doing her job now. Let's come over here. Aww. That's so sweet of you to say. I just love it. All right, so right here, are you working or are you stuck also? Yep, sure enough. So something's happened with Minecolonies, where the builders are getting disconnected from their jobs. But luckily, all I have to do is fire her. And there she is. And then we'll bring her back and rehire her. And let's see if she starts working on this. And there we go. So she is now back to working on the town hall. Let's come down. Let's see if it shows that Wade has started working on the barracks. It did. All right, let's go to Cash. I don't think Cash is working on anything, and we have a couple things for him to work on. Let's look and see here. What you doing, Cash? Are you working on it? He is. Yay! Okay, so he's working on the dye shop owner. No, he's not working on the owner. He's working on the dye shop building. And dun, 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 this is what Josiah was working on. Look, they have this cute little couch sitting on their porch. They took away the stone that was here. We're going to put it back. Uh-oh, it's raining. Is this a level 5? Dun, 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 dun. It is a level 5. Look at the living room. Look at that. This is a level 5 Old English farm shop. This is going to get really wet. Why don't we put a bench here and see? Let's put a bench in here. Good. We have the bench that looks like this, and I think I'd like to put this here. No, it looks too city. Let me come back here and look at, let's do bench again. Let's do a wooden one of those. These are handcrafted benches. Here's a dark oak bench right here. Look at this one. Let me see what this one looks like. Okay, that looks like it belongs on this porch. So we'll let them have that bench right there like that. It looks kind of big though, doesn't it? It's too big to be that close to the door. So we'll put it there. So 2 people can sit on the front porch right there. And it could almost have a swing or a rocker. It's a shame. We did at one point. Remember? We did have rockers at one point, but we don't anymore. So that mod did not come back to Neo, and so we don't have that anymore. All right, so it's raining. I was trying to see what Cash is working on, and we saw Violetta is working on the flower shop, which is right up here. This is the flower shop entrance and the entrance to the sugar farm right here. The sugar farm works for the first time in a year. The sugar farm is actually working. Granted, I only have one sugar farm so far. Violetta finished this part here. What you doing? You're just walking around because you're not going to work while it's raining, but you do work while it's raining. Oh, Violet! I thought it was Violetta. No, sorry, it's Violet. Violet is not working because this is not a level 5. This is a level 4. That is being worked on by Violetta for Violet. And so they're working, yes. And so now I have 2 sugar farms just to try and get enough sugar cane. We don't use the sugar cane for sugar. We're using honey for sugar. There's a new recipe that allows the sugar farmer to take honey and make sugar out of it. We're going to the other sugar farm, which we put here. This was the only free land that we had, and so we have this cavern. I wasn't really keen about having the cavern one, but it looks like it's a part of the underground, a part of the train station, a part of the rail. And so I'm okay with it being here. And let me see. It's not being worked on. I'm going to take these down. Oh no, they're just white. I thought they were flags, but they're not. They're just white. Okay, you can be there. But let me show you this. So we are growing bamboo here to be sold at the farmer's market. And honey is the best sugar. And so right here you can see crafting. A bottle of honey makes 3 sugars in a glass bottle. So they can request honey from the beekeeper and make it into sugar for the bakeries and for the chefs. And so we have started a row of bamboo here, 2 rows, and we have a row of sugar. Now, we don't grow cactus here. This doesn't get hot enough to grow cactus. Cactus would have to be inside one of those climate controlled, or inside a greenhouse where it could be climate controlled. And so we don't grow it. We do have a climate controlled cactus field in the main. But speaking of climate control, look at this. This jelly bean is the new version of trade post for Minecolonies. Instead of having an outpost, you have a climate controlled greenhouse, and you have a horticulturalist, and Aiden is the horticulturalist, and they control the settings, the biome settings in the greenhouse. So you have, this is a hot and dry greenhouse, and so we are growing chickpeas and peppers. I'm going to fly up in the air for a moment, and we'll go to the finished one. This one isn't finished. It's a level 5, which is the way Trade Post wanted it to be. But in my Jalapari, we have actually made it a full greenhouse by surrounding it in glass panel. And by doing that, it looks like it can withhold the heat. And we did it without destroying Anyanka's beautiful design. So we still have Anyanka's design for this building, but it is completely glassed in. Now the ceiling was already glass, but we added glass to the sides, and we put in a glass door right here. And yes, we're using the creeper glass door. And so this entire building is humid and hot. So this is a hot and humid. And we are growing peas and rice and soybeans because they need hot and humid. And the horticulturalist here is Miriam. And yes, I was so happy to be able to put the glass in a way that didn't ruin the design of the building. And it's just great. Now, this is new. This is rice growing in a field instead of growing in water. This is a new thing right here. I don't know why. I wish they hadn't done that, but they have. This is actually a rice field, and it should be in water, but it's not. And we'll just leave that. Whatever the reason that they decided to do that, I'm sorry that it was necessary. And over here we are growing soybeans, and back here, believe it or not, this looks like rice, but it's peas. These are peas back here that we're growing. And so this is Nikolai, who is first farmer. He decided he wanted to work these fields. And since he's first farmer, he gets first choice. And so he has this as the field where he works. And he is now living with Miriam. They're sharing this house right here. And they both live together. There's Nikolai. So he gave Miriam the upstairs. And he is sleeping downstairs in this level 4 of this. Let me go to sleep. I'm going to go up and use one of the extra beds where Miriam is sleeping. Everyone's asleep. See, she's up here. And so I'm going to sleep right over here for the night. Aerobic rice production. This method, also called upland rice or rice in fields, grows rice without maintaining a layer of standing water. So instead of paddies, rice is planted in prepared fields and watered only as needed, often relying on rainfall plus limited irrigation. Leave it to you. Thank you. All right, so there is our story. So we're doing aerobic rice instead of paddy rice, traditional rice grown in paddies. Miriam's gone already, and so is Nikolai. They've gone to their jobs, and we're going to come down here. So I need something for Josiah to work on. Josiah was upgrading that house so he could upgrade the farmer. And I don't know whether I got him, I couldn't start him on the farmer right away because the house has to be upgraded first. So we'll do that. Totally doable. I am so glad you researched that. That's perfect. Dun, 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 dun. Look what we've got. Yay! This is a level 4. We're going to do build, and Josiah is going to bring this up to the level 5. Did that call for a cherry tree? Oh, that's going to be interesting. It must be in one of these flower pots. It's going to be a cherry tree sapling. Look at this. Isn't this gorgeous? So this is the original piece of Old English that we found, remember, and we used as the farmer's market piece in Piti Hama Lakut, the resort, the Druid resort up on the top of the mountain, remember? And so now this is where it was originally attached to, and Anyanka made it so that you could have it attached to other buildings, but this is the way she had intended it to look. So we also attached it down here. Now, if this is completed, is this done? Dun, 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 dun. This is a level 5 as well. So we're going to close in this part here. Right here, we're taking this away, and we're going to put another piece here, and then we're going to put a trap door in, and I believe, the trap door is missing. Do I have a trap door? I might not have one made yet. I don't think I do. Let's do smooth stone. Let's come here and let's get some smooth stone and let's make a trap door. Alternate wetting and drying, AWD, is another water-saving approach where fields are flooded and then allowed to dry for a few days before reflooding. And that would be one thing, but this is more like the aerobic rice. This would be the aerobic rice, and that is really cool. Let me get smooth. Let me get smooth stone, a couple pieces. Let me get a cutter. We need to make a trapdoor for these farms. So let's put this here, and let's go to traps, and let's get just the plain trap right here. Now I could make it look like it's a trap. Let me see what this looks like. This is a panel. And let me see what this looks like. So we have a couple different types that we could use here. Trapdoors. So this trapdoor looks like this. Oh, I actually kind of like that. What do you think of that? That's interesting. It looks like a door. It's definitely visible as a door. Let's put one here also. Or let's see what this one looks like. So that one would look like this. But that looks like it goes down into something I'm liking. Or we could just have, or we could just have the plain one like this. But I kind of like the trapdoor looking like a trapdoor this way. I definitely like that. Okay, and so here is one of the farmers market areas. They have fresh produce. You can see the sign right there for fresh produce, and we will connect them a little bit more to the road. We can put road in right here, and this will help. Yeah, I think I like that one the best. I think I do. Now up here, this is the big farm, and I think I want to do the same thing here. Is this a level 5? Oh, wait, I can't do anything. This isn't finished. So let's wait for this. Because this is attached to the house, it has a little bit more decoration than the one that isn't. This one is just built on, and this is one of the ones where we're supposed to bring this piece up. So right here, we can bring this over. So that's closed in there. We could do that here too. Let's close this part in right here. And if we wanted to, let's find out what this is. Let's find out what this shutter is made out of. Let's come inside here, because there's flat shutter. So let me look here. Let's get a cutter. And let me see what this is. This is cobblestone extra and stripped oak wood. So let's make all of this go away for a second. We're using that. We can leave that for a minute. We don't need that. And let's go cobblestone extra. Stone extra EX. And that's this right here. Let's get a couple pieces. And then we need for this stripped oak wood. Yooped. PPD oak wood. And there it is, stripped oak wood. Get a couple pieces of that. And let's come here and let's make the flat version of this. I thought there was flat. We could try this and see if this works. It might not. Let's try that and see if it works. And then if it doesn't work, we'll use this. We'll use more of this. Let's see how we do with that. So let's come here and look. Right here. See where this is right here? Let's see if we can put this right here. We sure can. So let's move across. And put this right across this part. Right here. So if this is here, and this is the barn piece right here, we're just sort of leaving this part the way it is. Let's fill this part in, since that looks like that. And that gives us this whole area. So there is walking right here. Let me get a tool. Let me get this. And we will fix this area so that it looks like people walk through here and even out to here on a regular basis, that somebody's walking in that area. And this is a place where we need to put in a road. We haven't come to that yet. And so that is how this looks here. And I'm okay with that. I have a tendency to want to bring this over. I want to bring this over some more so that it's okay if this roof is not done, but it would allow us to bring this part of the roofing, oops, up to here. Wrong piece. This. Did you hear that dog? It might be Floof. It might be Floof. Let's go look and see if it's Floof. Okay, so I don't need any of these. I'm gonna take these away for a minute. I shouldn't have done that. I just realized I do need it, but we'll get to it in just a minute. I'm not making that go. Who is it? Who is it? Who is it? It's Rude Wolf. Rude Wolf has come to say hi. What you want, boy? Have some cows got out? Oh, you want me to do that? Let me see. There are wolves in the area. If there are wolves in the area, they usually come get me so that I can rescue animals that have gotten away. I don't see any animals. Good boy. Good boy. Yay. And who do we have here? And there's Floof. That's Floof. And Floof is here. And speaking of all of this, this is what Josiah should work on next. Let's have Josiah upgrade this building to a level 5. Josiah, look what's going to happen to the roof. It has end marine brick, like the train station. This is really cool. So we're going to upgrade it. And this is the final upgrade for the pet shop. And yeah, okay. Some of this is going to come away. Now this is going to be interesting. Does she have anything in here? She does. Let me take this stuff out of here. This belongs to Pipkin. Pipkin is within the area that's going to be upgraded, and so I need to put Pipkin someplace else. And I'm going to put Pipkin, see where that comes all the way to there? So I'm going to put Pipkin right here for right now in the field. And let's come here and give her her things back. Those are all hers. And put these things here. I've got some things up here that I should actually take and put down. Let's hold on to this panel. And the script can come down. I know I'm doing it. I know I'm doing it. I'm tidying up. Let's make this go away. We don't need this. And we do need these 3. And so where can we sleep in this area? Ah, yes, the butcher. Let's go to the butcher again and let's go to sleep there. I'm so glad I noticed that that Pipkin's stand was inside this area, which is going to be rebuilt. And so we need to move that over. And so let's come down here. This is a villager butcher shop. So you know how Mr. Villager Jellybean likes for his people to live among the townspeople. So this is the first time that we're really planning it early on. With our Naraluk, we did it really late and were able to transform one of the corridors into a place where the villagers could live and work, but it felt very much like a ghetto, very much like a segregated area. I don't want to do that here. And this is a butcher shop, and we have a villager house right here. So this villager house is going to be in the farm area. Over in this area, when the graveyard is a level 5 and all of this is finished, this is a part of the cathedral. When all of this is finished, we're going to put a villager library right here, one of the library buildings, and I'll show you what it looks like for a second. Let's get a builder tool, and let's go here. We extracted a villager library, monster to mermaid, from one of the villages, and we're going to use it right here. Decorations, and there it is, the library building. We're just going to plop it down right here in this location here, and it can be built by the builders, and so we're going to put it here up. It's not going to be inside that wall, so it's going to sit right here. See, it's outside of the wall right there, and so we're going to have it here, and they're going to be able to come down, and then we'll have housing for them. And we were thinking we would put a little house here, but I don't know that I want to do that. I might put a house, we might try and fit a house in somewhere close so that they have a place where they can go. And that's what we have to look at. But that is one of the things that we're planning for the future. And then over in the area where we have manufacturing going on, there is room for another blacksmith. And we are going to put the blacksmith, let's come here, let's come down from the villages, and let's come to here. Let's X. Let's do that again. Come here, come down to here. And here is the blacksmith right here. And let's come out so we can see that this blacksmith actually fits really nicely in this area right here. So we're going to have a blacksmith sitting right here as a part of, oh, wrong way, turn it this way, as a part of this location right here. We'll have the blacksmith sitting there. And we'll have Wade work on this when he gets done with villager stuff that we're doing with, Jalapari townspeople pieces, and then we'll have this be added. So here's Lucas right here, one of the blacksmiths, and then we'll have this blacksmith here, which means that we can put a little walkway here and have a house here for the blacksmith to have some housing as well. And that'll be good. So those are future things that we're planning. They have met with Mr. Villager's approval, and this is good. Are we going to have villager farms? I don't know. I don't know where we can have them. And so that's one of the things. I think I can have one right here on this corner. See right here where this is? I could put in a little house here and a little farm right here so that it would kind of look like this, the way this looks. We could do it for villagers and have villagers be here. And so that means we'd have villagers here, we'd have villagers near the fishery and the animal farms, in the university section, and in the manufacturing section. And that's as far as we've gotten. So this would allow us to have clerics. Now I could put the villager library here. There's more room. And maybe that's why I haven't done it yet, because I wasn't as pleased with putting it somewhere. There's more room here. And if we did it here and had it in a way, maybe we could add housing behind it. And I might like that. What you doing? Mildred, what you doing? 30 nether quartz. It's a child. Look at this. Look at this jelly bean. Look at this change. Look what's happened. Minecolonies updated the prompt for the people, the townspeople, and they no longer are using chicken pops. They are using, or whatever was being used there, I don't even remember now. They are using muffins. And they have one row of hearts instead of two now. And what happens is if it's a double row, it turns yellow. I think it turns yellow if they're fully satisfied. Josiah, yay! When they are level 5, they work super fast. It's one of the reasons before the food system that I always had level 5 builders. But with the food system, we have to kind of be careful about doing that. Yes. And so he just started working on this, and he's done. This is Ismail. This is his farm, and he totally approves. And let's come here and look. And it is, in fact, a level. And there's the cherry tree that he asked for, sitting on the sill. I love this. I love it. I absolutely love this. Now, there is a place here to reach the front. I'm wondering if I should have, I would rather have it here than here, as far as doors are concerned. Wait, that is a trapdoor? That's not a, oh, that is a panel, good. I'm okay with having a panel here, and I do not want this piled here. We're going to have the panels come out to here, and we're going to put in the trapdoor here, a trapdoor here, and a trapdoor here. So this is this area. There's no reason for them to have the wheat in this section right here. This is where they sell produce, and I really like this. And so there he is. Dun, 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 dun. So what are we going to do here? Since, let me pick these. One, this is Anyanka's right here. Anyanka using these pieces. And I think I'm going to just go ahead and put these pieces in here. See where this stuff is like this? So we're going to add these pieces in and put stuff in the ground right here. And then we'll fill in the whole thing at some point. We'll fill the whole thing in, but for right now, we'll have it look like this. And showing that we're eventually going to fill the whole thing in here. And here, and here, and here, and here. So just for now, I just wanted to give an example of what's going to be done in the future. Since we're showing Jelly Bean, some of the stuff, let's go over to this farm. So we attached the farm to the dining hall. This is an antique dining hall, and look what we did. We built umbrella seating right here, umbrella seating, and they do use this seating, and they will come out here and sit. And are you going to show us that you're going to come out here and sit? No, you're going back. Uh-oh, I've got something in my hand. Don't have anything in your hand. And let's come in. So this is a level 5, so we have done some modified furniture in here. And we have fixed this area here so that they can, I'm going to take this chair and put it back here so that they can have extra seating back here, and I'll put it like that. I would love this to be a bigger table now that I'm looking at it. Let's put a full table here and we'll have one seat there. We'll have another seat on this side of the table here, and people would just move their seats and squeeze in and do that kind of stuff. And we can have a seat here. And so this part has been done. Now see these lanterns? So what I think I'd like to do, this is a trapdoor here for them to use. I'll accept the lantern there, accept lanterns here and here. With the tables, doesn't it seem like a lot? Or is that okay? Do you think that's okay? Just using those. We have different kinds of lanterns. I don't want to take that away. I don't want to take this away. Let's put these up here for a second. I might need them outside. Let's get a cutter when we go here. I might need this outside, so we'll put this here. We could change the kind of lanterns in here. Let's look at lanterns. And let's see. I wish there was a tinier lantern. These might work. These macaws, sometimes they don't look right. Let me see what it looks like if I put one here. Oh, that's definitely looks more, oh, I think I like this. I think I like it as something that is specific to this building, that their lights look like this, right? They need to be right there. I'm going to change these out. I don't want everyone to have the same thing. You know me. So I found something. Yay! Oh yeah, look at that. Okay, and we put in Macaw's swinging doors. And Bryant is downstairs here and he's cooking. And let me see, I saw one. There's one here. And technically there should be one here. Why don't we put two? And then inside here as well, we'll have these hanging lamps. So it looks like they had Lucas, the blacksmith, they commissioned Lucas to make special lights for them, for the inside. And they're smaller looking than the other lanterns, and I like the way that looks. We can still put stuff on the tables if we have those lanterns. This is the fun thing that I love here. Look at this scarecrow looking out the window in the back. You can actually see him out the window there. And look at those sets of scarecrows for the farm that is around on the other side. Now she has it. This is Luana, and Luana is she runs this dining hall. And notice, oh wait, why did I do that? I just gave away my lantern. I sure did. OANT. Let me put this back. Luana has turned around these kegs so people can help themselves. And we can make it that people can help themselves. Let's do this right here. Let's get a fruit basket. And let me see what happens if we put cups. Cups? Yes, if we put these cups inside the fruit basket. Let's have 7. Let's sit a basket right here. And let's see what these cups look like if we set them here. Let's look. Yeah, no, they don't look good. They don't really look good, do they? I know it gives the idea of it, but I don't like the way they look. There's another cup that we can try that might look better. Let's look at cups. CUP. Let's look at mug. MUG. Let me see if this mug looks better. If it doesn't, we'll just have to use the counter ones. I was hoping to make it look like there are extra mugs sitting here. That looks better. That actually looks a little bit better as mugs sitting there. Don't you think, baby? I could take these away so that it doesn't look so obvious that these are different. And in the areas, we could put the white ones in instead of these colors, just so that it's consistent with what we're showing. So why don't we do that? I know I like that color, but maybe it's a restaurant. So let's do cups. Now these will sit on the table. And let's do, let's go to handcrafted, I believe it is. I believe these are handcrafted. They are. Let's do white dishes. So in the places where we had dishes, we'll put in white dishes, and we'll put in cups. These cups here, there's a cup here, and outside in the front, since we are using this, we'll go ahead and do that. So there's mugs here, and let's come here, and we'll just put one. There's only one left in that container. Everyone's used the other ones. And let's come out here, and we'll put in these instead. Oh, I kind of like that, but we'll put it this way. There we go. It looked like someone was using their cup, didn't it? It did. All right, so there's that part. And let me look and see. So Josiah is now working on the pet shop. And let's see if they're working on the town hall still, or if something's really going wrong here. Let's look and see. How are we doing for time? We're doing okay. That was my sign to drink something. And yes, the town hall is still being worked on. And a lot of this is available, and so we shouldn't have any problem with them building. And yeah, it's just today, Jelly Bean, that I thought about making the downstairs leftover supply camp into my my private quarters. And we could do all sorts of fun decorating down here and make this into my private quarters. We have flowers down here. We have some things that Anyanka has left. We could leave maybe this. We're not going to be able to, because if I change this underground part, I might put in some things that might make this go away, or I might use it as my own design. What do you think? I should use it and make it look very sea. That would be interesting. It would take a while. That would be fun to do while everyone's working up here, that we worked on that. So let me look at our stats for a second. Am I underneath that? Did I close that on top of me? Here we go. So we have 99 people. We are definitely harvesting crops. We're harvesting trees. Some ore was mined. It doesn't look like he's finding a lot of ore right now. Visitor impact, wow. Builders, there are it shows that 3 buildings are being worked on, items being delivered, food served, so 72 people got fed out of the 99, and land tilled, and that's pretty wild. And things crafted, 1,000 things were crafted, which is pretty amazing. So I went to go to sleep, and I bet I missed it. I went down here to go to sleep, and I think I just missed going to sleep. Leap into the bed. Woo! Okay, so let's go back up. I wanted to take a nap. I want to take a nap. Okay, and let's put this here. And is that going to happen every single time? Uh-oh, we have shivering. Let's take that. Are these shivering? No, good. Shivering Racks. We need that as a name of some place, Jillian. We should call it Shivering Racks. We actually do. Okay, now I've gotten very, very warm. Now that the air conditioner has gone away, it has now returned to a good temperature. And so I don't need the full jacket treatment. And I will put it right there just in case. And hopefully the air conditioner will not come back on for the next 30 minutes. All right, so we know what Wade is working on. Wade's working on the fitness center. Actually, this is the sports center for the university Sports Center. He's working on that. Josiah finished working on the farm residence, and he started working on the pet shop. Good. And let me look for Cash for a minute. I don't see Cash working. Let's come over to here for a second and let's see what's going on with him. This is Juliana right here. She is one of, I believe she's the first carpenter that we have, and Marcos is second. And then we have another carpenter, Kingston, at the Riverport. What you mad about?
It's a fine afternoon.
Oh, okay. We're going to have to go over and start looking at some of the manufacturing going on and make sure that some things are getting done. Let's come to the cutter here and look and see. She doesn't have anything that needs to be made. Let's go to the Fletcher. Now it's not going to show me floating carpet. Let's look here and see what he has. It's not going to show me anything. So I'm going to have to take Cash's scroll. So let's come here. Let's look here. So this is Maisie. And this is everybody right here. And this is very nice. Let's put Maisie's back in my backpack. Maisie belongs right here. This is a regular clipboard, and we decided we were going to use the advanced clipboard instead. And the advanced clipboard is, does it say Minecolonies or Trade Post? I'm not really sure actually who it belongs to. Let's come here for a second. It just says advanced clipboard. Let's see. Does it say here? It is Trade Post for Minecolonies, and this clipboard shows two things. It shows view only requests expected to be fulfilled by the player. So that means that these recipes aren't here. There's not enough sugar to make books, and so we need to import some. Violetta needs a chorus flower. Wow, so this is something we want to try and get from the shop, and we'll see if we can get one of those. If not, I'll have to order one from Arnarluk. And then I wanted a couple more daiquiris, not to drink, for research for the resort. I beg your pardon, for the resort. And then I had wanted some bookcases, and they're supposed to be being made. We'll look at the bookcases in a minute. Let's come here and see. So we need purple floating carpet and yellow and a cyan banner. So let's come here and let's get here and go to the cutter and see if there's anything here. Nope. So we have some floating. No, that's carpet. That's not floating. These are carpet. Those are carpet. napkins. Here's floating carpet here. So we need purple and yellow and a cyan. That's what it said, right? Purple, yellow, and cyan. Okay, so let's teach recipes. Teach recipe, floating carpet. So we need purple, floating carpet. Nope, wrong string. We want real string. Or we want this string. And then purple and yellow. And there we have it. And then we need banners. We need a cyan banner. Let's look for cyan, and there it is. And we need not another stick. So we'll wait for the right stick. And there we have it. Welcome to Shivering Racks. Yes, Shivering Racks. That would be perfect. A mountain outpost. True, true. That seems perfect. That seems perfect. That would be excellent. All right, so this is a level 5, and this is being worked on right here. And let's see. Yes, so he's working on that. And did I get everything that's needed? Hold on, let me look. Ah, red stained glass pane. And then the rest are flowers, and we'll have to order them, as well as augment the, did I just close that in your face? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to do that. Again? It's like, what are you doing? Okay, let's go to the glass cutter. Liberty is our glass cutter, and she's over next to the mechanic, who is down here. When he's done with those two, he will work on this. This is only a level 4, and we'll have Cash build this to the level 5 when he's done. He only has 2 projects, so we can give him 2 projects at a time. There's Maximiliano. Why aren't you eating? Okay. Why aren't you eating, Max? What's happened? Why Max isn't eating? Is he going to the... Oh, he's in one of the level 5s, and this is only a level 4 right here. And that's what's happening. See, that's why I didn't want to bring them up. That's what happens when you bring up the housing before you bring up the dining hall. But I had to, because this is manufacturing here. This is where Maximiliano lives with his with the couple who fostered him, Ellie, and Boone is actually his relative. So a relative fostered him, and he is there. What was I looking at? How I got interrupted? Mr. Villager! Boy, Mr. Villager! Welcome, welcome! How nice to see you! Are you on a break? Is someone working on this farm? Didn't we have Wade work on this farm? Did he bring it up to the level 5? Oh, how could the pet shop? I just started it. Do you see how fast they are? At level 5, they are so fast. Is this done? Look at this. This is a level 5 farm. Whoa, I have a couple things that I need, but let's go over to the pet shop right quick, just to make sure that it didn't do this. This is what I was afraid of, that it would take down this part right here. So let's quickly bring this wall back right here before animals figure out that they can get out. Phew, that was close. Move, move, move. Oh no, quickly, run, run. We're gonna have animals all over the place. I don't need you to be there anymore. Yeah, this is why I was coming over here, because they figured it out. They figured it out. They figured out. So now I have to rescue them. do I want the walk to do that? It's okay if it does. I need a fence here. I need a fence right here. I need a fence here, and I need a double. Actually, I might do something different. See where she is right there? Let's fix this now. And bring this over here like this. And where this is right here, we'll have this be where the fence comes in. Let's put that there. And let's take this part away. Oop, boink. Right here. You might hear some sounds. Those sounds are coming from upstairs. There is some work being done upstairs. So we've got some sounds coming from there. We can't have this. They will use it to get over the line. So we have to have this covered right here. And there's one of the pets. That's either Floof or Rude Wolf, talking about that animals have escaped, and so I'll get them. Why don't I go up here to this shop? We're gonna go to sleep because I have to go out. Chili, I'm doing good, Mr. Villager. Evosi, how are you doing? Oh, that was one. Who was that? I don't know whether that was Rude Wolf or Floof. Blazy, how are you? It's nice to see you, Blazy. Thank you for being in chat. Hi, I'm good, Mr. Villager. How are you? And we're going to come down here. Let's go get those animals. So we have a need for these. And Pipkin is saying there are animals out here. Now there are wolves out here. So if we don't find our cows, they will become food. And I don't really want them to. So let's come here. And we'll walk these two cows back down to an area where we can get them to walk through. There we go. We can get them to walk through here. I'm good with this. And do I have two of them, or did one of them escape? Come on, you. There we are. And then we can bring them to here. Come on, both of you come in. We'll close this. And now, yeah, I see. I know. I'm bringing them. I'm bringing them back. And now we'll put them here. We'll get them to come in. And you see the dog is making sure. The wolf. Who is this? Which wolf is this? Hold on. Let me look and see. Are you going to show me? Oh, no. Okay, let's get the pig and let's bring the pig back in. I know I still had those two sheep there. No, come in. Come in, you. Come on in. Come on in. Now you're in. Okay, so now let me have this come here. Take you off. Take you off. Take you off. Alright, so they're not attached to me anymore. Let's see. Is there someone else? Is that what you're saying? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. You're in danger. Let's bring this one. And this is the last one, right? Floof? Floof might be saying this is the last one that we need to rescue. So let's bring them down. Let's come down here. Let's come through here. And we'll come through. There were some pigs that escaped. The wolves might have brought them back, because didn't it seem like there were less animals than it seemed like escaped? Oops! I didn't mean to hit you. Sorry. Now, can they use this to get over top? It looks like they're trying, but I think they can't, and that's why That's excellent. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Yay. They can't use that to get over top. So everything, whoop. It's harvest time. Let's remove these. We don't need these. And, oh, so this picture stayed, but the other picture didn't. The other piece that we had as a monument to the first wolf didn't stay. Now we thought that both would go away, but for now we can put this right here, and this sculpture to honor the first wolf. It's too far up. Let's put it right there. And so that's to honor the first wolf. And let's look inside. And this is what it looks like. There's water and there's food for the wolves. And we only have 2. So we'll take up one food thing here. We have 2 wolves, and this is where they come at night. And then we have Pitkin. And this is Pitkin right here. Now I can put her on the outside again so that she isn't swarmed. So why don't we do this? So if we do this, should we do, yeah, nah, I don't want it so close. Okay, so let's come here. Let's take this and put it away. Now we don't have to carry the extra pieces. Let's come here. We can take down the painting of the macaw because it's not going to go away anymore. We need the sleepy fox. We might, we'll see if we're going to have a fox, so that's why we were holding on to that. Let's put this trapdoor up here. I still didn't finish. I know I didn't finish that. And everything else here is going to stay for now. I don't need these. And this goes here, and this can come down here. And I know I'm doing this because I'm about to do something here. Mr. Villager, you're good, much better than the last few times you've been here. How's the citizens treating you? Things are good. Ah, that's good. And if you'd like, I can share my work. You're an artist who works on commission and you would love to make a nice banner. Well, that's nice of you, Blazy. I'll put you on the list of all the other people that I have. And thank you for being here. Thank you very much. Okay, and so let's see. Let's take this stuff out of here. And let's get this. We're going to put this on this side of the gate. Permanently now in this corner right here is Pipkin's post, and we'll put her stuff back in. So we'll put all this back in. That's her stuff, and she'll come to that. And let me make sure that it's showing that she is attached. Let's summon. Who is that who just came back? Rude Wolf was too far away. Okay, that's dangerous. And who is this here? This is Sir Hollington, this is Rude Wolf, and this is Pipkin. And let's summon Pipkin back for a second. And there's Pipkin right there. I think this is good for Pipkin to have this area here. We don't need that to come. Yeah, we do. They'll come over the top of it. So, is that experience? Yes, it is. Okay, pick up the experience. And there it is. This is the level 5. So now that we have a level 5 of this, let's replace this tree right here. There was a tree on this hill. I don't need the feeder. I don't need the wall. Let's get, once again, from the backpack, do I have any trees? I don't want a decorative. In this area, it's birch. See this tree here? It's birch and it's oak. This tree is disconnected again. And there's that tree. And then there was a tree here. And I think the only way we're going to get this tree to grow is to do the old-fashioned dirt on the stump method. So let's take the dirt here and and put it here, and let's come. You have an art therapy group in 8 minutes. You are welcome. I'm so glad. In about 10 minutes, I am done with the stream today. It's very nice to have you here, Jelly Bean. Thank you so much. And so fun, and congratulations. I'm so happy for you. I'm glad that is done. And I love that you're doing an art therapy group. And so, yeah, this is pretty cool. Let's get some bone meal. Get bone meal to be used, and so we'll do the classic tree building for Minecraft. Oh, except I don't have a sapling. So we'll put a sapling. I prefer this rather than building trees. I prefer to grow them like this and to have them grow out from here. So let's bone it, and it's perfect. It's the perfect height, and it's going to be perfect for this area. What was that? Did you hear that? You've got to be kidding me. Are they actually crossing over and jumping down? Fence. Oh, I'm sure that he didn't expect that to happen. I'm sure he didn't. Do you know what? We're going to take this away so that they don't come up here and think they're going to do this. There's another sheep. I see it. Did you see that? Oh man, they just jumped down off of here. Let's get a fence right now. Let's do dark oak fence right here, and let's put it in from here so that they can't jump over the top of this. It would have to come all the way up around. Well, right now they can jump over this. We're going to take down this hill, but until we do, I don't want them getting injured. That's a serious fall that just happened there, and I don't want them getting injured. So we're going to take this whole section here. And there's the air. Oh man, there's the air conditioner coming back. Okay, so they'd have to come down all the way right here like this. And oops, Good Wolf, move out the way. Move out the way. I know you want to use this way, but you can't. Come on, you have to go a different way. There we go. And there we are. So they can't come down here until we remove that hill. And that, I heard them fall. They fell off of the side here. So I'm not having it. Bring this part up and bring this part up. Can they still jump over? I don't think so. Good. So now they have to come here and hopefully not come off the mountain. So see, they're trying to show me that there are animals out there. Let's go and sleep. Let me put this up. Let's put the tree up for a second. Let's take these pieces and put them back. I'm going to bring down a lead again, but we're going to go to sleep so we can do it in the daytime. We'll find the other animals. Mr. Villager? Are you still there? Or did you just pop in to say hi and now you had to go? Poor Mr. Villager is so busy. He's gotten so busy. He has. So this means I need to bring this down now. And I have a way to bring it down. I'm going to bring it down because I don't want them getting hurt. So let me get an excavator right here, and let's excavate this. All right, let's add a shovel, and let's shovel this part right here. How far does this land come down? It comes down pretty far, so we don't need this whole area right here. Okay, there's that section. Let's bring this part down here. This is what I'm doing with my last little bit of time. It is indeed. And there's the building right there. So let's see what I want to do here. I'd almost rather have the top of this building than have this. But I'm going to leave this part covered for now. It's meant to be covered, so I'm going to leave that part covered. And this is as far as we're going on this side. Did you see the light? That means I'm supposed to drink something. Here we go. Okay. So then let's take this part right here. Let's bring this in, cover the building back in this section. Let's see how far the building goes this way. So see the buildings right here? Let's bring this part here off. Take this entire piece off right here. Now this is hills. This is the actual build, but now that this is a level 5, we can take this off. We put it here because it was against this hilly side here, but it comes up too far, and so we'll bring this part down. We're just going to cover this section and take this part off. Let me see where the building is. Here. Yep, the building is here. So they wanted this building to be here like this. I guess we'll just have it be here. This part be here. There's the building. There's no building here. There's building here. Cover the building up. This part here, and there we have it. So now coming down here is coming down like this. I could put something here so that the dogs can get through, and I will. That will allow them to get through here, and then we can bring this back a little bit more and just make a place for them to come down more easily. And I'm still going to cover this. I don't want them jumping off the front. And so now this area looks like this. Do we need this hill? No. So let's bring this part back. I'm not using the shovel, am I? I'm not. Let's bring this part here back. And let's bring this whole section back on this side here. And we'll bring the hill down in this area in a different kind of way. So let's come to here. I don't really need all of this. I'm not sure. I'll take this to here. put a green in here so that the screen's back over. And let's continue. Pitkin is watching, I think. Yeah, took way too much. I see it. So we don't need this second area here. So let's bring this down. And have that part be there. And we'll put in the grass piece here, so grass goes back. Don't need this, this, this. So now I'm sculpting a mountain. So that no one can fall from really high up. Wow, that was wild, wasn't it? To see them coming over the top of that and getting injured. But Cannon is able to help them when they get injured. He's actually able to help them. So now let's make this better. Nope. There, so that it is a 3 here. So let's do this part here. Shoot. I know I did it. Take that away. So we have this area here. And let's put another one right here. And so there's the 3 pieces there. This. So this part is big. We have a little place there in case they get, and what happened? Oh, wow. Oh my god. Oh my gosh. We have a level 5 town hall. That's what that was. Whoa. Do I need any of this? Let's make these go away. Definitely don't want this to go away. Let's put this here. We have a level 5 town hall. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Well, you know what? I think we're going to save it. Should I? Should I save it? We can just fly over it and look at it. Dun, 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 dun. This is Anyanka's level 5 town hall building of Old English style. And there is the completed town hall. Oh my gosh, it's so beautiful. Oh, I like it. So these are just walkways across here to this other building. This is wonderful. And look at this area here. So now we definitely have road coming through here. And it's gorgeous. It's just beautiful. It's absolutely beautiful. Let me see that it says it's a level 5. And let's look at the, whoop, we need to put a map in. Ooh, build, and sure enough, it's only repair now or destruct. And Old English repair would be to repair some places in the tower that we changed, but we don't want those repaired. They're fine. And dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Let's quickly get McKenna to start working on this dining hall. This is why we did it, to get this dining hall built. And so she is going to bring it up to a level 5, and that will stop some of the people like Maximiliano about complaining about the food in this area, because that will be a level 5 dining hall. And he lives in a level 5 apartment. This is excellent. Look at this. It fixed it. Yay! Yeah, there's some things we have to do on this side. We were waiting until this was done. Look what didn't get moved. Not yet. Let's see what happens when she starts fixing this dining hall, because I'm almost positive this is closed in when she gets done with the dining hall and the library. And if that is the case, we're going to see what it looks like at that point. We are probably going to reopen it when it is done, but wasn't that an amazing announcement? Yay, and we were here for it. You were here for it, guys. You all got to see it. Town Hall Level 5. Wow. It's just beautiful. It's really beautiful. And we'll take a picture. And yeah, then we're going to go because we're over time. So thank you, everyone. Thank you for being here. Look at what that looks like. It's so pretty. So pretty. And let's use that picture because that's just gorgeous. And I'm standing here. Let me show myself. Let me get a lantern in my hand. There I am, standing right on the step here. And we'll move back, and then right here. Ooh, that just looks great. Okay, and now I will say goodbye. Enjoy your games, everyone. Enjoy watching all the other gamers. We've been listening to Drone Hands music and air conditioning in the background. But now we're going to listen to Vincentius Primus take us out. Mr. Villager, thank you for being here. Blazy, thank you for stopping in, and good luck with your business. And Jelly Bean, she's left already, and we sent her love. And so here we go. Let's listen to Vincentius Primus. Bye for now, everyone. Bye for now. Let's do it. Shall we do it? Shall we? Shall we do it? Shall we do it?